Oh boy. Alright. So funnily enough, the just I guess full disclosure or what have you, right? I had ended that video, previous video, had to go out of town for work for a few days. And then, you know, here I am back playing Trails from Zero again, like 3 or 4 days later. I had to refresh myself on what was going on because it technically wasn't the end of the episode. I just had things to do. But now we're back in it. Feels good to be back. Playing the game again. Let's see. We just hit a training of the Testaments. Let's go exterminate a monster. Had to refresh myself. Man, I was like, what's going on again? Did I should probably. Oh goodness, I didn't even heal. Bruh, what am I doing? I'll go check and see if that Shining Palm is there. I would be so mad if that Shining Palm was there because I'm definitely not prepared to fight it. So this actually worked out to my advantage. Go back to crossbow. I say 3 or 4 days. I was gone Tuesday, Wednesday. I came back Thursday. Today is Friday for me at the time of this, you know, recording or whatever. So, oh boy. I was gonna hit up the entertainment district. I took a long way. I don't know why I don't just fast travel. It's just oh no, not gambling. No, 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 no. I need to go here. And, oh, I'm good on money. Well, hopefully everybody's doing well and stuff of that nature. I mean, for you guys, it'll just be like one uploaded video, but you know, or 2, I guess, technically uploaded videos. But time has passed. I hope everyone's doing well and they're healthy and happy. Feels a little awkward, like having not like been in practice, or not. I don't say practice. Having like not like played the game for so long, it feels awkward like just returning to a video like this as if nothing happened, which is why I went ahead and was just like, I'm gonna go ahead and disclose all this information. I will. Let's go. Got him. Where is this exterminated or monster that needs to be exterminated? There. I'm assuming that's a black chest or something. 'Cause there must have been a reason that I didn't finish it. The reason was I was slacking, clearly. Run away! Darn it, escape failed. I'll just go ahead and fight him now. Y'all should let me escape. Now you gonna die. Got him. Ooh, haven't died. That is combines the effects of Eagle Eye and information. I feel like I should keep this. Surely someone else might benefit from it more, but we'll go ahead and just go with it like this. Hey, oh, that's right. That's gonna be a reflect arts back to people. I might change that layout a little bit later, but for now we're fine. We're fine. Got him. Up there. All right, let's do it. Ah, there's the Savage Horn. Go ahead and save the game. Yeah, because the last time I played was at 8. Yeah, no, like, damn, it's 8:12 now, 4 days ago. Alright, let's go ahead and analyze and see what's going on with the enemy. Beat to fire. Alright, cool. They don't resist anything, so I might be able to get away with some stuff here. I think I just go for the chrono down. Excuse me? Hey, go ahead and wipe me now. I don't even wanna be here. I want to redo. That was not okay. Alright, guess we're gonna open up with the stun break here. Definitely going for that. Galleon Tower. I actually want to see the spell cast. So, ooh. Alright. Is he gonna be okay? Probably not. That is unfortunate. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and just... Oh, I have a crit there. Should save it. They're weak to fire. Lower level confusion. That might help. I think I just go for a power smash here. Oh no, I did it wrong. Oh well. Okay, so this one. You're killing me. Holy breath. Yeah, I can. Okay. I can cure the faint there. Just your stimulant. And I think I just go for the S-Craft, honestly. Because if I go for Power Smash, I'm only hitting one of them. I may as well just do as much damage as possible. Or he sees his way out the door. Isn't good. Oh wait, I might be able to just heal him. Oh, oh. I can heal one of them. Here you go, Lloyd. Don't die, buddy. Oh man, Randy didn't get that experience. Oh well, it wasn't that much experience anyway. That was unfortunate. Those things hurt. Seems like it's time to get some armor upgrades down for the squad here. Oop. Don't want to fight that right now. Go back to Crossbell City. I'll heal up the entertainment district and be on my merry way. Get my SP back. Alright, yeah, now we're gonna go ahead and fast travel. Ooh. Now Ursula. That's the south. So Station Street? All right. After finding out that Cecile is friends with Ilya Platir, the rest of the nurses have gotten their panties in a bunch. Honestly, can't they worry less about that and focus more on being as diligent as her instead? Oh, did I not accept the quest? I thought I accepted the quest from Martha. Yikes. Go back. I swore I had a quest. Alright, hold on. Whoops. Wrong person. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Here's who I need to talk to. Can I really trust him to come all this way for a request like that? Perhaps I should have asked the Bracer Guild after all. Either way, I don't particularly want to empty my wallet for this. Hard to get a word in edgewise. Excuse me, sir. We're from the Crossbell Police Department, Special Support Section. Oh, you came. I've been waiting for you. Come now, take a seat. Thanks, but we're okay. Standing's fine. Doctor, would you mind explaining the details of your support requests? Yes, of course. My request is simple, really. I need for you to retrieve a certain herb that we use in our internal medicine lab. It's called lupinous grass. Sadly, it's become something of a rarity these days. Lupinous, as in the Lupinous River, which flows through Crossbell City's harbor? Could be. So you want us to find the grass ourselves and bring it back here? No, not exactly. In actuality, I need you to obtain some from the Crossbell Cathedral. They should have a small reserve supply of the herb. Archbishop Aralda has already agreed to my request, so I would like for you to go there as my representative and pick it up. I go myself normally, but I'm afraid I'm preoccupied at the moment. I think we can oblige Dr. Lago. You said Archbishop Aralda of the Crossbell Cathedral? That's him. Thanks, everyone. Excuse me. Once you get the lupinous grass, please bring it back here right away. You want me to go all the way back to the church, and then come all the way back to you for some grass? Bruh. I could fight him. No, it's not that deep. This game, sometimes I can't move. Uh-oh. Did my game crash? No, I didn't even say. Oh well, I guess there you go. I thought my game crashed. Oh. Look, I'm rusty, guys. You gotta cut me some slack, all right? I'm a little out of it. About to have me some Red Line energy drink, you know, get the blood pumping and stuff like that. Actually, I don't think it's actually like an energy drink as much as... I don't know why I'm talking about the natures of Red Line with you guys. And why does my controller stop working all the time? Huh. Here we go. I don't know what was up with that, but we're good now. Archbell Cathedral. Where is the I said Archbell, Crossbell Cathedral. Have I been to the church? If I were the Crossbell Cathedral, where would I be? And why? Okay, so it's not me. I'm not losing my mind. For some reason, like my controller, my analog stick stops working. I don't know why. There we go. We're good now. I thought I was going crazy at first. I legitimately thought I was going crazy. I was like, is it me? But no, for some reason when I'm changing maps, my controller stops working. Where is Crossbow Cathedral? I don't know if I've ever been inside it. But it's probably wait, it might be in the residential district. Not sure. Huh? Maybe administrative? Feels a little weird to do that. Definitely not in the entertainment district. Oh, did it again. Come on. Yo, why is my there we go. Crossbell City Hall. The library. Where's the cathedral? I actually just don't remember. But what I do know is that if my controller stops working one more time, I'm going to eat it. Alright, well, let me go ahead and save my game right now because I can see that I might have to restart it. Nah, I feel like I'm going crazy. This is the IBC. I mean, maybe Central Square, but I'm not seeing any cathedral. No, that's the SSS building. Crossbell Station. Oh wow, I can go a lot of places. Alright. Maybe downtown district. They probably need one. But they probably need a church out here. What? No. Actually, do I have enough upgrade materials? Nope. Where the heck is it? Cathedral. Maybe it is in the back alley. Nah. I should have known better. They're all gambling out here. Crossbell City Hall. City Library. I'm losing my damn mind. I'm about to Google. Where's the Crossbell Cathedral? Like, where is it at? Oh. Oh yeah, I would have never guessed it was out there. I'm glad I looked. Out here somewhere? Hold on a second. You know what? I have got West Crossbell Highway, Crossbell City, Dollar Studio. Oh, right here. Yeah, I have not set one foot over here, I don't think. Thank you for coming to the Crossbell Cathedral. What nature of business do you have with me today? Prayer? Worship? Guidance? Archbishop Aralda, correct? We're the special support section, here about one of our support requests. Ah, on duty, are we? Yes, sir. The request is from the doctor in charge of the internal medicine department at St. Ursula Hospital, Dr. Lago. He contacted you about getting a sample of lupinus grass, didn't he? Considering how busy he is at St. Ursula, he asked us to retrieve the herbs in his stead, Archbishop. Wait a moment. Dr. Lago, you said? I indeed received a letter from him just the other day, but this is the first time I've heard of such a request. Huh? How does that make sense? Oh, the explanation is quite simple. I've made it my prerogative to ignore every letter sent by this doctor of yours. What? What could he have possibly done to deserve that? That's no business of yours. Besides, I already swore upon the goddess to uphold this solemn vow. The hell is this guy's deal? These two have a troublesome relationship. That may be, but that puts us in a tight spot, doesn't it? Still, we accepted the doctor's request. It's our duty to follow through, no matter how difficult the Archbishop may be. Excuse me, Archbishop Aralda? Yes. We were informed by Dr. Lago that he intends to use all the herbs for internal medicine research. Considering how renowned St. Ursula is as a medical institution, I'm sure those herbs will go a long way in helping future patients. We don't intend to ask any personal questions about you and the doctor's relationship. However, despite your differences, is it not at all possible for you to let us have some of the lupinus grass? It seems as though the four of you misunderstood me. When did I say that I wouldn't hand over the herbs? Come again? You'll find my office on the left-hand side of the sanctuary. If you tell Father Renton that you have my permission, he should supply you with a sufficient quantity of the grass. Now, I'd say this conversation is well over. Go on, get going. Thank you, sir. So, that happened. Guess we were able to persuade the old fart after all. Did we even persuade him in the first place? He played it off as if he was going to give it to us anyway. I am still confused about the whole ordeal. Would it not be wise to pick up the lupinus grass before he changes his mind? We definitely should. He said it was in the office on the left, right? Let's hurry over there. Excuse me, do you have some business here? This is the Archbishop's office. You can't simply barge in unannounced. Ah, sorry about that. We're the special support section of the CPD, you see. Lloyd carefully explained that the SSS and the Archbishop's Aralda's permission to pick up some lupinus grass. Ah, why didn't you say so? You said you already got the Archbishop's approval? Wait just a minute then. Here, one sample of lupinus grass. As for why it's called lupinus, it's actually from an old world meaning wolf. And this particular herb has a fascinating history. It's said that it was gifted to mankind by the divine wolves a long, long time ago. It flourished in one area near Crossbell City, but the destiny has thinned out due to the city's expansion and development. I think my grandfather told me a similar story when I was younger. It's sad in a way. Oh, whoops, I accidentally hit X. Really? I never knew about it. That just raises another question. If the grass is so rare, why would the Archbishop Aralda just hand it over like this? Can't say I understand it either. I got the vibe that he was out to get poor Dr. Lago. Our conversation certainly piqued my interest in the drama between them. Oh, you're talking about Lago? That's old news, so I might as well tell you. Dr. Lago originally studied to be a priest at this very cathedral. Dr. Lago wanted to work in the church? There's nothing strange about the notion, really. Internal medicine and its relevant subjects are surprisingly similar, I'm sorry. I don't know where that is. Internal medicine and its relative subjects are surprisingly similar to subjects studied by the Septian Church. It is true, the church is known for its research into medicinal treatments and the like. But why exactly did Dr. Lago leave to join the medical college? Supposedly, he was scouted out by the hospital's director. Despite learning everything he knew about general medicine from Archbishop Aralda, his desire to challenge the field of modern medicine trumped all else, so he ended up leaving the path of priesthood. Our bishop can be a stubborn man. Forgiveness doesn't come to him easily. I get that Lago's move probably felt like a stab in the back. Well, Stubborn as he may be, he is still able to tell right from wrong. I have no doubt that's why he allowed you to take those herbs. As much as it may frustrate him, he doesn't deny Dr. Lago's skill in medicine. So from what I'm hearing, those two do not have a bad relationship. Oh wow, they have a terrible relationship. Isn't that a bit too blunt, Tio? In the end, we got what we came for. Let's go on and deliver these to Dr. Lago before doing anything else. Alright. Oops, wrong way. Alright, off to Station Street so that we can go to St. Ursula College. But I may give this to Dr. Lago. Oh, back already? Did you get the lupinous grass like I asked? Yes, sir. Mind checking if it's the right thing? Yes, this looks authentic. Now, well, I'm sure the Archbishop told you some stories about me, didn't he? No, nothing in particular. Apparently he did not even open the letter you sent, Doctor. Big surprise there. Oh, excuse me. Considering how long it took him to respond, I thought that might have been the case. The whole thing about him agreeing to the deal was a big fat lie. Well, it wasn't easy getting the stuff since we came with no appointment. I truly am sorry about that. It's hard to talk about these sort of things. Due to our strained relationship, I turned to the special support section to go in my stead. That's the truth. One of the priests filled us in. Despite his stubbornness, I'm almost positive that Archbishop Araldo approves of the path you chose, Dr. Lago. That's so. You know, I've always respected him. That much has never changed. Someday when medical care has progressed and become more accessible, I'll meet with him to apologize and thank him for all he's done. I think he would appreciate that, sir. I think he would appreciate that quite a lot. Anyway, you've been a great help to St. Ursula. If I need another courier or something in the future, I'll be counting on you. Anytime, Doctor. Alright. Time to go hand in my quests. Did I feed the cat? Hey, buddy. Yeah, he's good. Report. A justice coin. Where is it? Justice coin. Accuracy plus 10 prevents death blows. Okay. To the IBC. Wrong way. The IBC building, eh? Thing never fails to impress me. Yeah, it's enormous. I guess it's at least 10 stories high. I believe it's about 16 stories. I've also heard companies unaffiliated with the IBC rent office space between the 5th and 10th floors. Oh really? That's news to me. Indeed, they are a significant source of Crossbell's tax revenue. Oh, what's the plan? We did show up without an appointment after all. Why don't we try speaking with the receptionist? She may be able to help us. Oh, Ellie? Ernest. Fancy meeting you here. I see you're with your colleagues, so I can only assume you're here for work. Yes, we are. There's something we'd like to look into. Are you here to see Dieter Craw, Ernest? I'm not really sure how it's pronounced. No, I heard it pronounced in a different game, I think, but can't remember. Ah yes, I went for a consultation regarding how to manage the office's operational funds. As you know, work will become much busier next month, so I'm trying to get a head start. I see, that makes sense. Oh, by the way, Ellie, have you given my offer some thought? Yes, I have. I apologize, but I'm not ready to resign from the force just yet. I still haven't truly accomplished my goal. And as long as that continues to be the case, I'm only half the woman I could be. As a matter of fact, I'm positive I'll only be a burden to grandfather with the way I am now. Could you answer this at least? Is the road you've taken the only way for you to achieve your goal? What if it's an illusion? All your efforts would go to waste. I don't deny the possibility. However, the knowledge I've gained these last 2 months has broadened my horizons more than I could have ever hoped. I feel myself growing as a person with each new obstacle we overcome. Had I followed your advice and immediately became one of grandfather's secretaries, I would have missed out on all these valuable experiences. I'll have to apologize to you once more. I'm going to continue to work with the SSS as hard as I can until I've reached my full potential. Well, at least you're not as uncertain as you were before. Is that so? Very well then, I won't press you any further. How unfortunate, just when I thought I'd gained a capable aide. You've defied my expectations, Ellie. Ernest. I have one small request of you though. I would like you to attend the Anniversary Festival's opening ceremony next month. As much as I'd love for your mother to come, we know that won't be happening. Your grandfather may become lonely if none of his family members attend. Understood. I'll make sure to be there. Well, Ernest, thank you for everything you've done. Well, I was your teacher at one point, remember? This is trivial compared to that. Oh, would you look at the time? I didn't mean to take you all away from your duties. If you'll excuse me, everyone. Also, I'll be leaving Ellie in your care. Right. I get the impression you're on his mind a lot, Ellie. Also, what was that about Ernest being your teacher? Oh, he was my tutor when I was a child. Sadly, we haven't talked much since I returned from my studies abroad. I assume he wishes to become a member of the Diet, yes? Correct. I think he plans to announce his candidacy for next year's Diet election. It'll be difficult for him to win, though. I don't think he plans on joining either the Imperial or Republican factions. So he's an aspiring politician, eh? But I gotta say, he's pretty built for a secretary. He practiced some kind of martial arts? He's an experienced fencer, if I recall correctly. I heard that he also serves his grandfather's bodyguard because of his skills. Oh, I see. That explains why he's in shape. Well, 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 who do we have here? Grace Lynn, I believe. Feels like it's been forever since we last met. The news about last month's incidents with those monsters left me speechless. Don't you worry, my friends. I know you've been busting your humps. Grace, please. Now that you mention it, you didn't write that article, did you, Grace? Correct. Alas, I was away from Crossbell, covering a different event that needed the Grace touch. To be honest, I was hoping I could be the SSS's sole reporter. I like writing articles about you guys. Our hypothesis was accurate then. Well, getting dunked on all the time by your articles can wear you down, you know? It's like you can't understand the immense love I harbor for the SSS. I'm like a mama bird watching her chicks grow up. Well, putting that aside for just a sec, you do have business here, right? You I detect hints of another sensational investigation blossoming? No, not at all. It's just your imagination. We're just here to ask a few questions, that's all. Well, if you say so. I'm actually pretty busy myself, so I'll leave you guys alone. For now. I'll catch up with my besties later. That foxy lady's always marching to the beat of her own drum. She did not hound us as much as she usually does, however. Do you think she is busy with something else? I would assume so. She has a lot of ground to cover with the anniversary festival on the horizon. It'd be nice if she refrained from writing another article on us. Well, whatever. I think we've wasted enough time here today. Already, rather. Let's see if we can get ourselves an appointment with the CEO. Okay. Hello and welcome to the International Bank of Crossbell. It's good to see you again, Miss McDowell. I see you brought your SSS companions too. Thank you for helping us test our new service. It couldn't have reached its current popularity without your efforts. Really, that's good to hear. I'm glad we were able to assist you. Likewise, we'll be sure to rely on your help again when the time comes. Anyway, how may I help you today? Well, actually, there's something I'd like to ask you, Lanfei. Would it be possible to see Mr. Cross? Oh, you're not here to see Miss Cross? Indeed, I must apologize for our lack of an appointment, however. But even so, I'd still like to meet with him. Or is he too busy? No, he should be in his office right now. Will your companions be joining you for the meeting? They will. We'd like to ask him a few questions regarding a certain incident. Oh, really? Understood. Please wait while I notify him of your arrival. Leave it up to Mademoiselle to crash the CEO's party like it's nothing. Seriously, it's like she's from a totally different world. Yes, okay. Understood. I'll send them in. Mr. Cross? Right, I really remember. It's bugging me because I don't feel like I'm saying it right, but I can't remember. Anyways, we'll meet you now, Miss McDowell. I'll issue a key card for the elevator. His office is on the top floor. Excellent. Thank you, Lanfei. Are we board the elevator then? Sounds like a plan. I have to say, you really pulled through back there, Ellie. Well, let's head on up and have a nice little chat with Mr. CEO himself. The CEO's office is on the top floor, right? What's the purpose of this card we were given, though? That's just an identification card. Because of all the different identities. Did I say identities? Wow, look, I cannot read. Somebody just like slapped me. Anyways, because of all the different businesses that operate out of this building, the IBC issues cards to access the appropriate floor. So it's basically a beefed up security system then. I kind of feel like they're using all the latest gadgets just because they can. Well, the IBC once led to Crossbell. Well, the IBC once led the Crossbell City portion of the Orbital Network project. The scope of the project grew to its current size once the Crossbellan government joined. I have heard speculation that the IBC provides approximately 60% of the funding. I've heard the same as well. I believe the government provides 30% while the Epstein Foundation provides the final 10. Incredible. I didn't know they were shouldering more than half the cost. So you're telling me Crossbell's most generous man's waiting for us up top, eh? Yes. Now give me the card, please. I'll take us where we need to go. Ellie inserted the ID card into the slot. Wow. Oops, I didn't mean to put that. This view is amazing. Phew, bet this place cost them a mountain of Mira. I have visited the Epstein Foundation's office in this building, but it hardly compares. The view from this floor is exceptional. I absolutely agree. The CEO's office is at the end of the hallway. I think it'd be rude of us to keep him waiting after he agreed to meet on such short notice. Good call. Let me save my game here. Oh, I did not. Oh, I'm glad I caught that. I am just not on it today, guys. Sorry, lost it or something. I did just get off work. Uncle Dieter, it's Ellie. Dieter. Oh, come on, come in. Thank you, sir. Whew, excuse me. I had to take the biggest yawn. Alright, Ellie, it's been far too long. Close to half a year, if I remember correctly. That sounds about right, but more importantly, I'm glad to see you're doing well, Uncle Dieter? 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 Not sure. Oops! That sounds about right. Okay. My apologies for not having scheduled a proper appointment with you. Don't talk as though we're strangers. Please relax. You're my little girl's best friend, and the daughter of my own good friend as well. Surely you haven't forgotten. You are nothing short of family at this point. Thank you, Uncle. Think nothing of it. Now, I've heard from my dear beloved daughter that you've joined the CPD. Would these be your fellow officers then? They are indeed. We're all part of the special support section. Nice to meet you, sir. My name is Lloyd Bannings, and I'm Randy Orlando. Dio Plato. How do you do? Nice to finally meet the three of you. I've read all about you in the Crossbell Times. I am Dieter Croy, CEO of the International Bank of Crossbell. Lloyd, Randy, and Tio, you said. We're all friends here, so I'd appreciate it if you were at ease around me. Okay. Were his teeth gleaming just now? This old dude's a breath of fresh air, eh? Anyway, shall we get down to business? I believe you're here to ask me a few questions. May I ask what they concern? Right. The thing is, we're trying to uncover the truth behind our current investigation, and as of now... I think I understand your predicament. This Yin fellow sent an ORT mail from the IBC to your office, did he? Correct. We suspect it was sent from the IBC's main terminal. There is a strong possibility Yin took control of the terminal in order to do just that. I see. To be perfectly honest, I have the utmost confidence in our building's security, even more so when it comes to the floor of the main terminal is on. Only a few authorized individuals can access it as is. Furthermore, you must have the proper authentication to operate the terminal. I know this may be rude of me to ask, but have any employees with the proper clearance been acting suspiciously recently? Perhaps a recent hire, or somebody who's been acting out of the ordinary? Not that I can think of. To be frank, there isn't a single employee I don't trust. But that brings me to another thought, Lloyd. Have you not explored any other avenues? Others? Like what? Let's see. Okay. For example, what if I was pretending to be this Yin character, and I sent you the message? What? You're joking, right? You must be. That can't be true. Calm down, everyone. It was purely hypothetical, of course. Could you imagine the headlines if I revealed that I was in fact a legendary assassin? This goes without saying, but reality is hardly ever that outlandish. Right, of course. Uncle, I would appreciate if you didn't scare us like that, even hypothetically. Right, the practical joker, is he not? I apologize, that was crude of me. However, I would give things a second glance. If one of my employees was truly responsible for sending you the ORT mail, would I not essentially be implicated in that crime? I suppose so. That is certainly one way to look at it. So you're telling us not to consider any IBC workers as the suspect. Hey, Tia, that transmission between the IBC and SSS terminals, would it be possible to mask the location it was sent from? An interesting question. It is possible that the IBC's main terminal was hacked from an external source. Hacked? The hell does that mean? I don't fully understand it myself, but I believe it's a technique used for the unauthorized operation of a terminal, primarily by breaching one's security system. That would be the core of it, yes. Any terminal connected to the Orbital network can, theoretically, be accessed by another terminal. You would need to be unbelievably talented and familiar with the technology, of course. People capable of accessing the terminals through such means are known as hackers. The Orbital network is still in its testing phase, so there are a limited number of places that have access to terminals. But despite these limitations, we have already begun to encounter security issues. Interesting. So you're telling me, not only is this Yin guy some crazy assassin, but he's also an Orbital whiz? I don't think we should jump to conclusions, but we should consider the possibility that the ORT mail was sent from elsewhere. Well, I truly hope the situation is resolved without having to doubt my loyal employees. More importantly, it poses a serious problem if the main terminal has been hacked. Ah, I have an idea. Would you like to enter the terminal room and investigate it for yourselves? Seriously? Are you sure that's okay? Of course, you may be able to find evidence of hacking if you examine the terminal itself. I'll have the staff down there assist you, in case you have any question. That would be incredibly helpful, sir. Thank you, Uncle. We really appreciate it. Oops, I didn't read that. My pleasure is, thank you, Uncle. We really appreciate it. My pleasure. This is an issue that I, too, should find an answer to. No? Haha. And I must say, Ellie, I get the impression you've been living quite the fulfilling life these days. Or am I mistaken? Pardon? I had my reservations when I first heard that you decided to join the CPD. However, now I understand just how valuable your experiences have been for you. Please, allow me to aid you in any way I can. Uncle Dater, it's reassuring to hear that from you. I'm glad. Oh, one more thing. I see great potential in the four of you, now that we've spoken face to face. Really? Why is that? I'm sure you have realized this already, but Crossbell is plagued with a rather unique set of problems, and I'm sure Ellie is painfully aware of this as well. I believe that the most significant problem we face as a society is that justice has lost all substance. It has become a shadow of its former self. What do you mean, sir? How is that possible? Could you elaborate, please? The idea, the very concept of justice has become nothing more than an empty vessel. Lip service, if you will. Everyone has their own perspective, of course. There are some that believe justice is dead. Whatever their opinions are of the present, one truth remains. Humans have ever been in the pursuit of justice. That is what drives us forward. Gives us the will to move on. Is that really so important? Justice is the foundation of a trustworthy society. If criminals were not bound by that justice we call law, people would only isolate themselves in the safety of their own homes, never to venture out into the world as they see it. Never to venture out into what they see as a dangerous world. If that were the case, any hope of a functioning society would disappear. While justice has become somewhat ambiguous in Crossbell, we still manage to live our lives. Maybe so. Political corruption, the criminal underworld, even if the police cannot tame them, the economic prosperity we currently experience allows our citizenry to live their lives in a relative comfort. Petty crime is at an all-time low because of it, but an unseen evil still spreads across our land. However, despite the dire situation, people still seek justice from the very core of their being. They desire it once more. Because no matter what happens, no matter what shape or form justice takes, people will always pursue the security that is a trustworthy society. And that is precisely why Crossbell's bracers experience the popularity they do. Oh. Put the safety of the civilians above all else. They certainly do seem to be allies of justice. Ain't that the truth? Kinda had a gut feeling Crossbellans worship the guild way more than any other country does. I wholeheartedly agree. It's clear to see. Bars. The extent to which bracers can exercise justice is severely limited. However, that has been and continues to be their fatal flaw. It's simply impossible for them to resolve the injustices of this city. That is why I expect great things from you. May lead to your plague. You may be the cure to the plague Crossbell struggles against. What? So are you telling us to start taking down all the bad guys? That's a large order, Eater. Trust me, I have no intention of having you tackle such a childish, naive mission. You all, in your own ways, seem to be desperately pursuing justice. And it's important that you show it, that it shows... Hold on. Let's try to sentence again. And it's important that you show it in ways your average Crossbellan can comprehend. That way they can see that justice is not out of reach. I see. Justice still lives in Crossbell. You want us to give people a reason to believe that. Exactly. For that reason, every article that the Crossbell Times publishes on the special support section is vital to your success. People notice and remember. You may still be young and inexperienced officers who make mistakes from time to time, but I believe everyone will notice your earnest pursuit of justice. There will be a fair amount of naysayers, however. I don't believe that the majority of our citizenry has a negative perception of you. In fact, they've begun to place their hopes in the SSS, even if they may not show it quite yet. Look at me, delivering a passionate speech in the heat of the moment. Let's return to the issue at hand, shall we? I believe I was about to give you permission to go and inspect the terminal room, yes? Yes, that's right. As long as you're still willing, of course. Where should we go to gain access? Let me see. I would gladly escort you, but unfortunately I have many matters to attend to once our discussion is concluded. And I'm having trouble reading today. Oh, our apologies. We didn't mean to overstay our welcome. Pay it no mind. I enjoyed our brief chat. I'll have one of my employees take you. That won't be necessary. Who are you? Who is she? Belle! Ah, so you've returned. Must be your best friend. Yes, father. I just arrived moments ago. It's been too long, Ellie. Cut it out, Belle. How long has it been? 2 months? 3? Have you gotten thinner, Ellie? Have you been eating right? We can always fix that. No problem. I also see that your arms and legs have shaped up nicely too. Very impressive. It's only natural that I build some muscle given our daily routines. I may have actually gained a few pounds, believe it or not. Oh, is that right? Now that you mention it, I can feel that your muscles have become a bit more flexible. I must say, this sensation is absolutely marvelous. It really is something to behold. Please stop. She's bold, isn't she? Thank you, Adios. I will treasure this moment for the rest of my life. I get the impression the relationship transcends your ordinary friendship. Hasn't this heartfelt reunion carried on long enough, Maria Belle? Or would you rather our guests continue to stare? Stare? Oh dear, suck away all the fun, father. Everyone, allow me to introduce my friend. This is Maria Belle Craw, Uncle Dieter's daughter and my best friend. These are my colleagues, Belle, Lloyd, Randy, and Tio. Enough with introductions, dear. I'd much rather inspect them myself. Huh? I see. What? Can I help you? You pass, dear. You're as cute as a button. And both of you fail miserably. The hell? I'm cute as a button too. Cuter. The thought of you mangy mutts being my dear Ellie's side day in and day out is revolting. The goddess herself must be sobbing, no, weeping at this tragedy. Absolutely unacceptable. Did you just call us mutts? Calm down, Belle. And what's with your outfits? They are far too casual for someone of Ellie's pedigree. You could at least have the decency to wear an appropriate suit or something of the like. These? Well, these clothes make traveling easier. Like when we're having to hike in the mountains, or if we have to trek through difficult terrain. Quiet, I didn't ask for any excuses, did I? You see, Ellie, this is exactly why I didn't want you to work for the CPD. Why couldn't you have worked for me instead? It would have been a much more worthwhile use of your time and talent. That's enough, Belle. What a vivacious group of youngsters you are. You're all around the same age, so you should focus on becoming friendlier. Go out and do something fun together sometime. Now, if you'll excuse me, it's time for me to stop putting off my next appointment. Could you show our guests to the terminal room later, Belle? The terminal room? Why would I do that? You can ask them for the finer details. Farewell, everyone. It was a pleasure. Oh. A tactical retreat if I've ever seen one. Ugh, that oaf. Then could you please lead us to... I wasn't finished talking down to you yet. You there, with the fiery red hair and gaudy outfit, do you honestly think that is acceptable? A built physique like yours demands to be shown off in a suit, like a real man. Who, me? Sorry to disappoint, but that ain't gonna happen. I'm a bona fide Casanova. I don't need no suits. Don't get me wrong though, I would never try to seduce Mademoiselle, especially during a romantic moonlit night. You know, like my main man Lloyd right here. Excuse me? Randy, why? Would you please stop retelling the story in an intentionally misleading way? I fail to see what exactly he said was misleading. Besides, your mood has improved dramatically since last night's fateful rendezvous under the stars. Tio, please? Oh, come on, you're making it worse on purpose, Tio. Don't say you aren't. Did she just lift him up? Lloyd, wasn't it? Care to elaborate on your friend's little story? Because there's something I'd like to know. What vile, lecherous things have you done to my sweet, innocent Ellie? I haven't done anything to her. Why would I? Ellie seems disappointed. Ellie, would you please back me up here? I think I understand the situation now. So I show you to the terminal room then. That would be lovely, Belle. It's not too much trouble. If it's not too much trouble. Oh, never mind. Oh, she asks, it's not too much trouble. Of course not. I'd do anything for you, Ellie. So, have we cleared up that misunderstanding? Well, it's not like it matters anymore. I was just worried about what kind of unsavory group the special support section was. In the end, you'll have to prove that you're worthy of being called Ellie's colleague. Wait, why was I the only one under fire? Dude, I could have sworn she was about to chokeslam you back there. I offer you my sympathies, Lloyd. I think you had enough fun, Belle. Could you show us to the terminal room now? Of course, follow me. The terminal room is down on floor B5. Shall we board the elevator then? She's a real piece of work. I promise she's not a bad person. It's just, I sometimes can't be sure if she's being overbearing or overly enthusiastic, or both. Yeah, no biggie. She and her old man sure make a hell of a team, don't they? That is unsurprising for the two heads of the famous International Bank of Crossbell. Yeah, he was like, yeah, it really did seem like he was about to be headed to the other side. He was about to go meet the goddess. Yin, was it? What exactly is his objective? We haven't been able to come to a conclusion yet, unfortunately. Got any takes for us, Lloyd? I'm sure you've probably figured out a thing or two already. Yeah, about that. I've got nothing. What if I told you the threat letter and the orb mail were written by two different people? What's that supposed to mean? I am not sure I follow. It's actually pretty simple. This production of your new show or the beloved fervent dancer will have a tragic accident. Yin. The threat letter's phrasing is odd but straightforward. Meanwhile, if you'll recall the orb mail, I, Yin, hereby submit my support request. Overcome this trial and face me. Only then will I grant you your mission. The orb mail is written with an old-fashioned diction. Don't you think they read nothing alike? I see your point. Damn, I feel kinda stupid. I was so shocked by the content of the orb mail that I failed to see right through it. What do you make of all of this? A few possibilities come to mind already. For example, what if Yin doesn't operate alone? Their accomplice could have sent us the orb mail. Another possibility is that Yin intentionally wrote them differently to throw us off. I could list off an endless number of possibilities, and quite frankly, it wouldn't be smart of us to continue investigating based off of assumptions. Well put. How interesting. Come again? Oh, you'll see. Welcome to B5F. This floor houses the IBC's main terminal. The terminal room is right downstairs. You pulled out all the stops securing this place, didn't you? Of course. We're considering storing all our clientele's data here eventually. Since we lack any safeguards against hackers, we have to play it by ear in the meantime. That's worrisome. We could have a national scandal on our hands if client data were to leak, right? Excuse me. That's correct, and for that reason, we're still in the development stages. Wow. Man, I'm freaking blown away. Is this what the future looks like? IBC's going balls to the wall with this state-of-the-art tech, eh? This is the latest cutting-edge information processing system developed by the Epstein Foundation. I believe Libro's high-speed cruiser also utilizes a similar system. Ah, you must be referring to the famous RSeal. Systems they use are essentially the same, but there's one major difference. We've increased the processing power several-fold to handle the vast network of information. Incredible. Miss Croft! Good morning, ma'am. Thank you. I hope the same for you. Wait, I hope the same for you. I guess as in I hope you're having a good morning. Seems strange and seemed like a strange translation in the context of how normal dialogue in English goes. Anyways, I trust the project is proceeding smoothly. Of course, all thanks to your continued support. Our recent simulations are proving to be extremely successful. Sorry, who exactly are these guys? They're with the Crossbell Police Department. Oh, by the way, there's a possibility that our main terminal has been hacked into by an external source. What? Hacked? Well... Tio, mind explaining the situation to them? Yes, allow me. Tio deftly explained the situation using complex terminology to the researchers. Somebody hacked into the network? I can't deny that the possibility exists, but I'm in total disbelief that it actually happened. No, this should be impossible. I refuse to accept that somebody out there could hack into our system this easily. If you're this adamant, then we'll have to assume that one of you two sent the orb mail. So, which one of you two is Yin? Cough it up. Hold on a second, that's crazy. We must have been hacked because the two of us are completely worthless. He's, being pretty hard on himself. Maria Bell reminds me of a queen, kinda like Ilya, and a more dominant one, but still. The Special Support Section's terminal received the orb mail around 3 a.m. Be a doll and look through the logs around that time period, okay? Yes, ma'am. We'll look through them right away. Here it is. The orb mail's encryption algorithm was cracked right under our noses. It's as we thought. Pretty solid evidence. Our hackers coming from outside the IBC, don't you think? Hold on, I'll trace his point of access. Okay, the point of access is no good. I lost it. So we still have no idea where the hacker managed to enter the system from. Yeah, this guy knows what he's doing. He managed to erase any trace of tampering with the system. The most I can confirm with complete confidence is that he used a terminal somewhere in the city. Oh, he's good. Really good. May I use the terminal for a moment? Huh? But... Go ahead, sweetheart. You're Tia, right? You can tinker with our system as much as you'd like. Thank you. I will begin then.
Access. Aeon system. 起動.
Huh? Tia? Is she... Attempting real-time control by multi-dimensional analysis. Analyzing all terminal logs, examining all suspicious logins, leaving traces of concealment. She's amazing! What is this insane processing speed? Please support me, you two. Accessing all Crossbell terminals with administrative privileges. I am transferring any suspicious logins to you, so please examine them for me. Great! We can handle it. Ellie, are you following any of this? No, not the slightest. I'm glad I'm not the only one that doesn't know what's going on. Now I see. Tio is an orbital Slapshot user. While that impressive piece of technology allows for the instantaneous use of magic, it also functions as a conduit for augmented control of terminals. You understand what's going on? Well, Bell studied orbital engineering at the Epstein Foundation, so it's no surprise she's a bit familiar. You could say I know a thing or two about orbital technology. Looks like they're just about finished. Oh, sweet. How is everything on your end? All of my stuff looks clean. How about you, Clay? Bingo, I got it. Control Terminal 8 in the Geofront's B sector. We detected a non-authorized login from there. Geofront? So our little rat snuck underground in that area right near the Station Street, eh? Right near Station Street, eh? You're mistaken. That location leads to the Geofront's A sector. The terminal accessed by the hacker was in Geofront B sector. Looks like it's somewhere underneath the northwestern part of the city. The northwestern part of Crossbell City, that should be the residential district and the entertainment district. What's the plan, Lloyd? I say we head there immediately. City Hall should be responsible for all Geofront access if I remember correctly. Let's start by asking the receptionist if we can borrow the key for that sector. Sounds like a swell plan to me. Inching towards the truth of this case, are we? Yeah, I'd say so. We couldn't have done it without your cooperation, Maria Bell. Thank you, Bell. You too as well. Don't mention it. Forget us, this lady is the real champion. You don't say. Great work, Tio. I can't pretend I have any idea what you did, but you unquestionably helped us. Good job, Tio. Come on, guys, what were you expecting? Tio taught nothing short of perfection. I don't believe I did anything extraordinary. Besides, I'm a member of the Special Support Section too. It's the least I could do. That was no small feat, Missy. I have a proposition for you, Tio. How would you and Ellie like to come work for me? Come on, Belle, cut it out. You scouting our members out? I'd much rather our team stick together. Oh, settle down, I was just kidding. Fill me in on the details once you've managed to solve the case. And another thing, I'll just leave that key card in your hands for the time being. It will give you access to the top floor as well as this one. Make use of it as you'd like. Thank you, Belle. Thanks again. Now, if you'll excuse us. I see an exclamation point? Guess not, I just saw the top pop up. First floor. I'm glad we finally have a lead, but wow, I'm exhausted. No kidding. Can't imagine that confrontation helped much either. I wonder whose fault that was exactly. I have to say, it is rare to see someone not specialized in orbital technology reach her level of proficiency. Or Maria Bell is not an engineer, is she? She certainly has experience from her studies, but no, she specializes in business management. As her father's right hand, I've heard she's tasked with managing several of his projects. Wow, that's incredible. So is that what she wanted to hire you for, Ellie? Yes, I do appreciate her offer, though. How about how gung-ho her old man got on us? I don't think I've ever heard a speech that intense in person before. I must say, it was quite interesting. I had never considered that seeking justice was one of mankind's driving forces. He's been teaching me various life lessons through stories ever since I was little. Today's has given me even more to think about when it comes to our duties. Yeah, same here. Anyway, we've got a good lead to go off of. Let's go get the Geo front key from the receptionist at City Hall. Lead the way. All you, man. Justice. Oh. Actually seems kind of useful. I need to get some ingredients and stuff soon. Hello, Ellie, everyone. Getting an early lunch, Ernest? Oh no, I'm just on break. I'll be attending a public hearing with the mayor this evening. I'm just double checking the data that will be presented now. Interesting. I know I've said this 1,000 times, but thank you for helping Grandfather. It really means a lot to me. He looks really busy, even busier than us. Yeah, whatever. Wait a minute. I don't have any upgrade material, but I think I got a lot of FDM, so maybe it's time for some more upgrade. But not as much as I thought. No, I don't see myself needing to buy anything else in the meantime. Maybe the only thing I can see would be doing is upgrading some slots. That's not too pricey. I'll wait though. I'll just hold on to all my stuff until reports. Action 2. Oh, she's still on Action 1. Even you have an Action 2. That's just unacceptable. works. She's gotta have it. That's just what it is. She's got to have it. Alright. City Hall. Welcome to the Crossbell City Hall. Oh, you're with the CPD, correct? Are you here to meet with someone? No, not quite. Ellie asked to borrow the Geofront B sector key for their investigation. Geofront's B sector. I believe it's in the northwestern part of the city. Wait one moment while I fetch you the key. Here you are. Your Geofront B key. Thanks for letting us borrow it. Is it fine for you to lend it to us without asking any questions? Not to worry, I've been asked to cooperate with your group. You know, I've actually lent that very same key to the Bracer Guild before. Really? I wonder what they needed it for. The entrance to Geofront's B sector can be found near the residential district's waterway. Be careful with that key. We've lost it a few times already. Okay, we'll be extra careful with it. Thanks for warning us. How long has this episode been running? Oh, damn. Damn. Alright. I'm just gonna make this like a 3-part video.